Right about now, we're going to go inside some soca bacchanal yet again for 2019. The first piece of bacchanal we heard from Iowa George and Marshall Montano. And they said it was a planting, you know, one party approach the other party and say, all right, this is what's going to happen, and then we're going to take it down that route. But the two of them, you know, amicable friendship, long-time friendship, it was just all in fun and games, right? So they squashed that little beef there from early. So last week, or it is this week, I hear a tune come out and I say, but wait, that is another bacchanal. But before we get to that tune, we have to rewind a little bit so that the people on them on the outside could understand where they start from. So people, if you don't know what's going on, I'm going to play this next tune and then I'm going to explain everything what's happening right about now in the soca business. Right?
Wow, what's the show?
This is Asa Bantan out of Dominica.
Biggest Love Island Records, baby. You ready? You ready? Hand where the troops and them? Where the costume crew? G-Demo.
Anybody remember this tune? Who remember this tune?
Do something crazy. Do something crazy. Do something crazy. Wow, what's this?
This is taking you back to the 2013.
DJ Biggest Love Island Records.
2013 Asa Bantan. This one is called Do Something Crazy. I need some more volume inside there. My neighbors are sorry, but
costume crew.
Bacchanal time.
Demo. Bullet. Do something crazy. Do something crazy. Do something crazy. Everybody's pure energy. Do something crazy. Do something crazy. Do something crazy. Everybody's pure energy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Walk up crazy, 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 crazy. Jump up crazy, 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 crazy. Drink up crazy, 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 crazy. Body crazy. Carnival coming, the picture coming. This is Juve morning. Everybody moving, all that crazy rhythm. Everybody drinking, all them girls them tripping. We for crazy feeling, we got crazy colors. We for crazy speakers. The air we go.
Asa Bantan, Do Something Crazy.
Making crazy profit.
2013.
Drink crazy energy, crazy money in our pockets. Do something crazy. Do something crazy. Do something crazy. Everybody's pure energy.
You see when the liquor hit your head,
Do something
when the music hit your head,
something crazy.
what to do?
Pure energy.
What to do?
Crazy, 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 crazy. Walk up crazy, 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 crazy. Jump up crazy, 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 crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Body crazy. Grand day, here we go. Tell them that we show. See you already know. Must go, yeah, we grow. Red music to the O. Straight to the radio. KRA, from NY to PI. You are crazy woman, like a crazy human. Certain things you do, man, they say you crazy true, man. Bring that crazy style, man. It's carnival in my land.
Get on wild in the party.
On the island, do something crazy.
Big up Manchester.
Crazy. Do something
One of the biggest tracks for 2018 St. Lucia Carnival. Still mashing up a party near you.
do something
Get wild.
Everybody's pure energy.
Crazy, 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 crazy. Walk up crazy.
Crazy, 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 crazy. Jump up crazy, 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 crazy. Drink up crazy, 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 crazy. Body crazy. Low. Where all them crazy people in the job? Where my crazy?
If you may not notice,
Ladies first.
this was recorded with a live band.
Give me something crazy. Crazy walk up, 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 crazy walk up. Bouillon.
Bouillon in your rukutung.
Crazy bumps, 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 crazy crazy, crazy crazy, crazy crazy, jump up crazy, crazy crazy, crazy crazy, crazy crazy, jump up crazy.
You could imagine Juve. Imagine last lap on the road. Imagine a boat ride. Crazy, 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 something crazy. Pick up yourself DRC.
Carnival is pure energy. Do something crazy. Do something crazy. Do something crazy. Carnival is pure energy. energy, crazy, 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 crazy.
Walk up crazy.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
Walk up crazy.
Crazy, 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 crazy. Jump up crazy, 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 crazy. Body crazy.
All right. So that was Asa Bantan out of Dominica. This one is called Do Something Crazy. This was recorded way back in 2013. This song just started picking up maybe sometime around 2017 going into 2018, right? So about 5 years later, the song started getting popular mainstream, right? So last year, Uber Soca Cruise, 2018 Uber Soca Cruise, the main story that come out of the Uber Soca Cruise, Asa Bantan mash up the Uber Soca Cruise, right? So my people, if you don't know, that style or that subgenre of soca is called bouyon music, right? Bouyon soca out of Dominica. They say WCK is the pioneers of bouyon soca. So that's what it is. All right, so Asa Bantan go on the Uber Soca Cruise. He mash up the whole place. Everybody talking about Asa Bantan after that, right? So then now, my good friend, Lashley Moto Winter, who represented St. Lucia very well on that Uber Soca Cruise. He was on the cruise and he say, boy, hey, boy, Asa Bantan mash up the place, boy, what? He like that bouyon vibe. So we now, growing up in St. Lucia, we've been known bouyon for a long time. You understand? That is our small island. They call us small islands. That is our kind of vibe. We enjoy that bouyon vibe. You know, the Trinis and them start latching on to the bouyon a little late now. But, you know, we've been on the whole bouyon thing from a long time. So Moto growing up as a youth in St. Lucia, Moto say, boy, yeah, boy, I like that little bouyon vibe. You know what I'm saying? Me as a producer, I try and bring everybody together in the Caribbean, all as one. You understand? So the man approached certain artists and he figure, well, boy, you know what happen? The bouyon vibe knocking nice. Let me do a little track together now. Man say, all right, everything cool. And then they came up with this rhythm called the Simon Say rhythm. So it goes a little something like this. Asa Bantan alongside Lashley Moto Winter. This one is called Simon Say. The rhythm is called Simon Say and it is produced by Team Fox, a.k.a. Lashley Moto Winter. Simon Say, Asa Bantan and Moto.
Moto there, moto there, moto there. Hey, Asa Bantan in the building, baby. There was this game, when we were small. Do you remember what it called? Simon said to jump up, everybody jump up. Simon said to jump up, everybody jump up. Simon said to spin that, everybody spin that. Simon said to spin that, everybody spin that. Now run to the left, to the left, to the left. We run it to the left, to the left, to the left. Now take it to the right, to the right, to the right.
Asa Bantan alongside Lashley Moto Winter.
To the right, everybody jump up, everybody jump up. Simon said to jump up, everybody jump up. Simon said to spin that, everybody spin that. Simon said to spin that, everybody spin that. And now do what Simon say. Let's go. Do what Simon say. Let's go. Let's go. Do what Simon say. Do what Simon say. Ladies, your hands on the hips, then your hands on the knees. Put your hands on the ground and listen to Simon. Put your hands them up, put it down. Put your hands them up, put it down. Put your hands them up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Turn around, turn around, turn around. So let's go. Jump up, everybody jump up. Simon said to jump up, everybody jump up. Simon said to spin that, everybody spin that. Simon said to spin that, everybody spin that. Now run to the left, to the left, to the left. We run it to the left, to the left, to the left. Now take it to the right, to the right, to the right. We run it to the right, to the right, to the right.
Team Fox. All right, so that was Lashley Moto alongside Asa Bantan. This one is called Simon Say. So the story behind this track is Moto was on the Uber Soca Cruise. He realized Asa Bantan mash up the place. So Asa Bantan have a vibe. The bouyon music have a vibe. So all right, the two of them collab on this track called Simon Say. This came out sometime late last year for Carnival 2019, right? So all right, that seems like y'all cool, everything good. You know, Moto trying and dabble inside the bouyon thing. Asa Bantan trying and broke out of Dominica and go mainstream. So the two of y'all could help out each other. Moto is one of the most popping soca artists right now. Asa Banton is popping, but within his community. So he trying to, I figure, well, he trying to break out, you know? Try and be on that main stage. Try and be, you know, Moto just come out, Moto singing with just about anybody who is anybody in the soca business right now. Once you have a collaboration with Marshall, who is the king of soca, you could consider yourself, yeah, boy, doing very well. So I say, all right, Moto approach him, and then the two of them make that track together. I figure, well, all right, everything good. Bouyon's starting to get a little recognition now mainstream, right? So this next track now is Skinny Fabulous, Marshall Montano, and Bunji Garlin. This is one of the biggest tracks for Carnival 2019. The rhythm was produced by a Dominican, and if you listen to the rhythm carefully, you will hear some flavors of bouillon in it. It is not 100% bouillon because bouillon has that specific sound. The same way like Jab have a sound, Denry Segment have a sound, bouillon have a sound, right? So listen to this one. This one is called Family, Skinny Fabulous, Marshall Montano, and Bunji Garlin. And there's a reason why I'm playing this song too, as part of the whole Bacchanal. Catch it now. That little part there, a little bouillon in that little part there, a little bit, just a little bit.
Boom blast, Viking, Marshall, yes, Skinny. 'Cause when we roll, we don't roll alone. So anywhere that we go, you feel no. I'm moving everywhere with me, family. Boom blast, Viking.
Thank you very much, Manchas, for that information. Family was produced by Dada out of Dominica. So that's where you get in that little bouillon flavor in it there.
I'm moving everywhere with me, family. With me, family. When we come to play, we mash up front, turn up, dance me like a hammer. 'Cause everybody jump it up together, jump it up together, mash it up together, mash it up together, wave it up together, wave it up together, jump it up together. We don't see skin, we don't see color, we see strength, we see power, we don't see race, one or the other. Once he is breathing on this earth, he is my brother. Well, even if we fall out, brethren, we go all out. We will never watch the family, them fall and sprawl out. From everywhere we crawl out, we ready to brawl out. Fire burn, our friend is family, we ball out. We jumping with we family, with we family. When we come to play, we mash up front, turn up, dance me like a hammer. 'Cause everybody jump it up together, jump it up together, mash it up together, mash it up together, wave it up together, wave it up together, jump it up together. It's plenty away, micro on the 70 away. The band that we have is unbreakable for the long term, it's not temporary. So hands up, if you love family, show me your hand if it is one away. Come follow me, 'cause technically all the way is way. Well, let me tell you one time, family is family and that different from bloodline. Some say them is blood, but them don't want to see the sunshine. Family don't ever afraid to have your back at all time. Tell them and the friend, we fretting with we family. With me family. When we come to play, we mash up front, turn up, dance me like a hammer. 'Cause everybody jump it up together, jump it up together, mash it up together, mash it up together, wave it up together, wave it up together, jump it up together. We don't see skin, double M. We see power, Garlin. We don't see race, Skinny Fabulous. We see brother. I'm moving everywhere with me, family. With me, family. When we come to play, we mash up front, turn up, dance me like a hammer. 'Cause everybody jump it up together, jump it up together, mash it up together, mash it up together, wave it up together, wave it up together, jump it up together. Skinny Fabulous, you know what I'm saying. Marshall, Garlin,
So that's right, people. This was Family. And like Mancha said, this was produced by Dada Lawrence out of Dominica. And rightfully so, that is a big break for any producer in any genre of music to work with the biggest artists in that genre. Right? So now, a lot of us who did not know who Dada was, or maybe some of the other artists in the industry who did not know who Dada is, you know, they figure, well, all right, Dada produced a big track for Marshall, Skinny Fabulous, and Bunji Garlin. 3 of the biggest names in soca on one track, right? And you, as a producer, you produce that track, the kudos to you. That opening doors for you, right? So I don't see no reason why somebody would be vexed about that, right? So we're moving right along. That song came out. So we started off with Asa Bantan, Do Something Crazy, Mash Up the Place, recorded with a live band and not computer music. So it sounded a little different. And I'll tell you why I say that later on, right? And then fast forward, you mash up the Uber Soca Cruise. You did a song with Moto called Simon Say on the Simon Say rhythm produced by Moto. And then this song came out, Family, produced by Dada Lawrence out of Dominica again, Skinny Fabulous, Marshall, and Bunji. Sounds like Bouyon, but it's missing maybe dumpling and maybe some cube, right? But it's not 100% Bouyon. So then now, I'm going to take you back to a long time ago, back in whenever, 95, 96, around them time there, when this song came out. And this song, we grew up on this song, right? This is Balance Bati, WCK, right? And the artist on this track is called Ra. Let me play this track for you now. All of us grew up on this track right here.
This one is for all those with a magical butt. Excuse me. Oh my, what's that bunny? Let's shake it. In between. Here we go. Hi. Concentration on the button. They couldn't she cool and deadly. The way how she toss that body. Fellas, she lay done. She don't mind none. Just because she got that thing that looking fit and strong. They couldn't she balance body. The way how she swing that freely. And guys them a rush. She the one to touch. Staring at she back like saying this one may go conquer it. Ah. In one way.
Who remember the nice part of the tune? Struck back, Kala Shape,
Struck back, balance body. Struck back.
Kala Shape.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, man, big up DYP.
Struck back, balance body. Struck back, balance body. No middle section. Concentration. Hi. Once again. Jump.
That is the nice part there, the accordion. That's the hook.
Bringing all our friends to party. Drinking on from rum to whiskey. Dancing all night long to her favorite song. When she got that party man and them won't leave alone. She doing the flip flop party. Posing with the loud out passy. Without she in the fete. Party is not yet. Crowds at gather for one more cause balance party just I enter. Here we go. Jump. Once again. Struck back. Balance body. Struck back. Balance body. Struck back. Balance body. Middle section. Back. Balance body. Struck back. Balance body. Struck back. Balance body. Oh my. Watch that body, girl. Here, man.
So that's right, WCK Balance Party. This one came out in 95, 96. And of course, we all know when we're in a party, once we hear that accordion come on, we know what time it is already.
Stroke back, balance party. Stroke back, balance party. Stroke back, balance party. Hey, toss it. I said toss it, baby. Toss it. No balance party. Balance party. Balance party.
Yeah.
Hi, hi, boom. Balance. Stroke that party. Stroke it. Stroke that party. Stroke it. Stroke that party. Stroke it. Hi. You go balance. Here we gonna balance. Here we gonna balance. Here we gonna balance, baby. Jump on that back now, and back now. Make the section. Make the section. Make the section. Oh my gosh. Hit it, baby. Hit it, baby. Hit it, baby. Here we go.
And this is coming from WCK. They call themselves the pioneers of bouyon music. Big shout out to WCK. We grew up on WCK, and the artist on this track, to my understanding, goes by the name of Ra. Big up yourself, WCK and Ra. Right? Fast forward, that was 95 to 96. Fast forward to 2010 going into 11. Crop over 2010. This rhythm came out, right? And I didn't hear nobody say nothing bad about this rhythm.
Let me see you jumping up. 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 Let me see you jumping up.
This came out for crop over. They call it the balance batty rhythm.
Yeah. How I do them? How I do them? Come on, old time thing, come on.
I didn't hear anybody make any outrage for this one.
Tell your friend, come on. Put your hands in the air and jump up. Hands in the air and jump up. Hands in the air and jump up. Me want to see the hand them. See the hands them waving. Woman and man them. I want to see you jumping. Oh, oh, we come out to party. Hey, hey, jump up time, get ready. Oh, let me see you jumping up. Let me see you jumping up. Let me see you jumping up. Let me see that march right now. Hands up, everybody. Hands up, everybody. Hands up.
This is Rupee. This one is called Everybody.
Jump up,
This one came out in 2010.
everybody. Jump up.
The rhythm is called a balance batty rhythm.
One of things we done. One of things we done. We want you jump till the morning come. Come on. One of things we done. One of things we done. We want you jump till the morning come. Come on, hands in the air and jump up. Hands in the air and jump up. Hands in the air and jump up. Listen, I want to see the flags them when the big truck.
That accordion song a little different. It ain't sounding too authentic.
Good time.
It sounds different from the original.
Oh, oh, this vibe that I'm feeling. Yeah, yeah, this fat when I leave it. Come on, let me see that now. Hands in the air and jump up. Hands in the air and jump up. Hands in the air and jump up. Let me see that now. Jump up, everybody. Jump up, everybody. Jump up, everybody. Hands up, everybody. Hands up, everybody. Hands up, everybody. Let me see you jumping now. Let me see you jumping now. Let me see you jumping now. Come on, yeah. Hands in the air and jump up. Hands in the air and jump up. Hands in the air and jump up. Yeah, yeah. Old time something come back again. Tell your daughter, tell your friend. Barbados, Dominica in a musical blend. Hey, bringing the new carnival anthem. Yeah. It's your boy Rupee, Masterpiece.
You gotta wait, DRC. You gotta wait.
They call him Mr. Fingers. Yo,
Watch the whole movie, my G. Don't try and fast forward.
hands in the air and jump up. Wow, let's go. This is gonna be a problem, man. Yeah, come on.
All right, so that came out in 2010, 2011. The Balance Batty rhythm out of Barbados. This was Rupee, and this one is called Everybody. Yeah? Same Balance Batty vibe. I didn't hear any outrage back then. So, 8 years later, Moto out of St. Lucia, building on that same Bouyon vibe that he got from Asa Banton. He figure, well, all right, the Bouyon have a little pep now. Let me try and take Bouyon mainstream. You understand? So Moto link Marshall Montano, who is everybody know is the king of soca music. Is everybody in the soca business. I'm sure if they get a chance to do a track with Marshall, that's like a dream come true, right? So you know once Marshall on a track, the track gonna take off. Moto and Marshall collaborated on this track with the same Balance Batty accordion.
Moto there, moto there, moto there. Hey, hey, double M, up in here. Hey, hey, we don't party normal. Say we don't party normal. We don't party normal. From we toast down, is a vibe, is a vibe, is a vibe. Anytime we touch down, is a vibe, is a vibe, is a everybody. We don't party normal. Say we don't party normal. We don't party normal. We don't do nothing normal. We don't party normal. Say we don't party normal. We don't party normal. Hey,
Every girl feel a bend now, bend now, bend down, bend now, bend now. Every girl feel a bend now, bend.
You hear that same Balance Batty accordion in the background, right?
Every girl feel a
ding dangale, ding ding dangale. Hey girl, ding dangale, ding ding dangale. Start to wine, ding dangale, ding ding dangale. Hey yo, ding dangale. Everybody,
We don't party normal. We don't party normal. We don't party normal.
we don't do nothing normal.
We don't
Yeah, man, you gotta watch the whole movie. The man trying to fast forward to the end.
party normal.
Nah, sir.
From we touch down,
is a vibe. Is a vibe.
is a vibe. When we touch down, is a vibe. Is a vibe. Is a everybody. Hanu wale, ding dangale, ding ding dangale. Hey girl, hanu wale, ding dangale. Sang passe.
We don't party normal.
No.
We don't party normal. We don't party normal.
We don't do nothing normal.
We don't party
This is a
normal.
normal.
We don't party
We get a
normal.
normal.
We don't party normal.
Everything in the air. Show your rum and your beer. Show your rag and your hair. We don't do nothing normal. Everything in the air. Show your rum and your beer. Show your rag and your hair. We do nothing normal.
Bouyon in your rat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat.
Okay, Moto say bouyon.
Moto there.
Bouyon in your rat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat.
WCK. Big up. Hey, ha. Team 4.
All right, big up yourself, Lashley Moto Winter. This was Moto alongside Marshall Montano. All right, and Marshall, as we know, is the biggest in soca business right now for many years and still have many years to go again. So then this track came out. It's called Is a Vibe. And if you look at the credits say WCK. So Moto did get permission from Ra to do the track. It's not like he just go ahead and just do a track without asking. In today's world, you can't do that. You understand? Copyright police will be knocking on your door quick fast. So then, all right, we want to recap real quick. Asa Banton, do something crazy, mash up Uber Soca Cruise. Moto see the vibe, he like the vibe. He do a song with Asa Banton called Simon C. Family came out, and then Is a Vibe came out. Nothing was said. All of a sudden now, last week, or yeah, today's Friday. Yeah, a few days ago, this next song came out. And I'm listening to this song and I was like, wait a minute. People, listen to the lyrics of this track and then we go break down the whole movie now and see what's going on.
Yeah! Bouillon boss! Open the bouillon floodgates! Player!
People, that is Bouillon!
Yeah! Bouillon Bouillon boss. Open the bouillon floodgates.
Let me let the whole song play first. And then we're gonna dissect the song.
Is it do something crazy? Cash money. That's an in all of them crazy. Producers turn enemy. We are friends, boy. Who turn family? Hot, more fire. Under the pot. Hot. Bouillon hot. Yes. Every country want what we got. DJ MJ. Okay, they want the recipe. Bashment, turn up the stove. Let's go the retail. Look, Bouillon, turn up the stove. Is there? You better come on, Mike. Okay, Big Ben, try to come out dumpling in the pot.
Sasho.
Bouillon.
Asa Bantam, this one is called the Bouillon Hot.
Open the bouillon floodgates. Player. You know we can read him for the DJ now.
What the first verse say?
Bouillon. Is it do something crazy? Cash money. That's an in all of them crazy. Producers turn enemy. We are friends, boy. Who turn family? Bouillon. Hot, more fire. Under the pot. Bouillon hot. Yes. Every country want what we got. DJ MJ. Okay, they want the recipe. Bashment, turn up the stove. Let's go the retail. Look, Bouillon, turn up the stove. Is there? You better come on, Mike. Okay, Big Ben, try to come out dumpling in the pot. C'est ça qui bouillon. Look, ready, boy. From we mash up Uba Soca. Now everybody want be Asa. Look at our chefs and Usha. Trying to take the recipe from Ra. The bouillon hot. More fire under the pot.
No, we have to dissect everything Naman said there. We have to dissect it. Let me take it from the start again and let me dissect line by line.
Yeah.
We're gonna dissect it line by line because every line is something.
Open the bouillon floodgates.
Open the Bouillon floodgates.
We can read him for
Open the Bouillon floodgates.
you want the bouillon. Is it do something crazy? Cash money. That's an in all of them crazy.
Remember we say do something crazy, mash up the Uber Soca cruise. So the man say, is it that song, Do Something Crazy, that's sending everybody crazy? I wonder. So is he saying that because he mash up the cruise now, everybody want to jump on the Bouillon vibe? Remember, I just played the Rupee a while ago, and that was from 2010. Barbados was already pirating, or well, not even pirating, but Barbados was already dabbling into the Bouillon vibe, a revival of that song. And that happened back in 2010. My G, you only mash up the Uber Soca cruise last year, 2018. So what are you saying? What are you really saying? Rupee is a mainstream artist. What are you really saying? Let's go, let's continue.
Producers turn enemy. We are friends, boy. Who turn family?
Producers turn enemies. And then he says something about family. So remember a while ago we said Dada Lawrence is a producer from Dominica, and he was the one that produced family. So producers turn enemy, and then that line about family, I don't know where that coming in. I don't really understand that line there, but obviously that is a shot fired. Right? So let me go again. The Bouillon hot for you.
Every country want what we got.
Wait. Every country want what y'all got. So the bouillon hot. Every country want what y'all got. So you trying and tell me now is because of Asa Banton, all of us now trying and jump on the whole bouillon vibe. My G, that is so far from the truth. You see, a lot of us, we just get some clout, and then we just have our heads in the cloud. It don't work like that, my G. The pioneers of bouillon, everybody know, is WCK. That is the title. You understand? And WCK, Triple K, First Serenade, all these bands been from back in the day before Asa Banton pick up a mic. You understand? So how all of a sudden, because you mash up the crews, you believe that's what taking place? Nah, that's not what taking place. Let me just go back a little bit again because we have to catch everything. We don't want to miss nothing he say there.
Fire under the hot. People, you're hot. Yes, hot. Every country want what we got. DJ MJ. Okay, they want the recipe.
Okay, they want the recipe. Now you see that next part there? You see that little instrument? I don't even know what that instrument is. That is what makes bouillon different from the rest of the genres in soca. Every genre of soca have the little flavor. Once you hear that, you know, that is jab jab, that is the Henry segment, that is bouillon. You see that little part that about to come up there? That's what makes bouillon different. And he's saying, yo, they want the recipe. All right, give them the recipe.
Bashment, turn up the stove. Let go the retail. Look, bouillon, turn up the stove. Turn up the stove. He's there. You better come on, mate. Okay, Big Ben, try to come out dumpling in the pot.
Yes, so he say, all right, that's bouillon. Say saki bouillon. A while ago, he tell him, throw some more dumpling in the pot. So for it to be bouillon, it must have certain ingredients. And that's what he's telling you there. For it to be a real bouillon, it must have certain ingredients. You understand? Yeah, so, bro, there's also a debate whether bouillon is a subgenre. Well, we go talk about that just now. We have to address this first. That whole thing there raise up a whole can of worms. You understand? But we go talk about that just now, Manchester. Yeah, so he's saying, all right, that's bouillon. This is how you make a bouillon. You have to add them thing. If your bouillon don't have dumpling, it's not a real bouillon. It must have dumpling in it. So say saki bouillon. That's what's bouillon. You understand? That little, Manchester, what's that instrument there? That instrument there, sick, wicked. And that's what they're good at. They're good at taking other instruments and making a rhythm out of them other instruments and not just drums. You understand? So let me continue.
From we mash up Uba Soca. Now everybody want be Asa.
Yeah, so now you see the same thing. From we mash up Uba Soca. Now everybody wanna be Asa. Nobody don't wanna be Asa Banton. Nobody don't wanna be Asa Banton. You mash up Uba Soca cruise and people figure, well, all right, you know what happen? These artists have a vibe. I wanna work with that artist. There's nothing wrong with that. We have to come together as a unit. We are small people. The Caribbean is just that little speck on the global scale. So if we want soca to be recognized by the Grammys and the other big body, we have to come together and we have to move numbers. So when artists collaborate, one island from another island and another island, that is how we could get the music going forward. You understand? So a St. Lucian artist collaborate with a Dominican artist. Dominica Carnival is in February. St. Lucia Carnival is in July. And then that type of music now might transcend to Trinidad. Trinidad Carnival in February. Grenada Carnival is the next time. So your song might get played throughout the whole year. Nothing wrong with that. But you saying that everybody want to be Asa, I don't think that's the case, my G. I don't think that's the case at all. Let me take it back a little bit.
Now everybody want be Asa. Look at our chef St. Lucia trying to take the recipe from rap.
And that is the line now that get us real pissed off. Look it have a chef St. Lucia trying to take the recipe from Ra. Remember I told you guys Ra was the guy that sang Balance Batty with WCK. So why you think that we trying to take Bouyon? And no, it's not what. Why Rupee name never calling that? Why that rhythm was back in 2010? Why their name never called? Or why no mention was made of them? No stones were thrown at them. No shots were fired at them. But because Little Moto now just come out of nowhere, and Moto is the hottest thing in soca music, you just did a collaboration with Moto a couple months ago. And all of a sudden now, shots fired. Because Moto make a song, a Bouyon song, which is not 100% Bouyon, it's missing dumpling, it's missing cubes, it's missing something, with the biggest soca artist in the business, you have a problem with it now. You figure, well, if a Bouyon song making, maybe Asa Banton should have been on that track. You know? I'm pretty sure if Motor tell, all right, Asa, you know happen, I link in Marshall for a Bouyon project. You want to be on it, man? Hey, boy, yeah. But you know, the man go and do his own. They give you a break already. You understand? Prior to the Uber Soca Cruise, even after the Uber Soca Cruise, when your name was being mentioned, that's about it. This artist mash up the cruise and that's it. You understand? All right. Some other mainstream artists collaborate with you. So now the rest of the people wondering, boy, who is that man? Hey, Moto do a song with Asa Banton. Let me go and see who Asa Banton is. Tak. Hey, Asa Banton do something crazy. Okay, mad. Let me see what else Asa Banton have. Oh, he from Dominica. Hey, mad. So that is Bouyon music. Hey, mad. Let me see what Bouyon music, and then boom. And so your music getting forwarded, you know. You understand? That is how a lot of artists get the break, because they collaborate with another more established artist. And then now we starting to figure out, right, yeah, okay, that, you know, we start doing our little research and then we say, all right, this is what, da. But then you have a problem with it. You say, we trying and take the Bouyon. I taking that whole verse back again. We are trying and take your Bouyon, my G. Nah. We are trying and take your Bouyon. We just like it. So can we have some Bouyon, please? You understand? And we could give you all some Denry segment. You understand? Jab, Denry segment, Bouyon, Trini Soca, Small Island Soca. All them things have to collaborate and become one. You understand? It's not no fight up thing. What's the fight up thing for? We're gonna take that second verse again, because that second verse that caused the problem, you know. Listen to it once more.
From we mash up Uber Soca. Now everybody want be Asa.
Look, have a chef said Lucia. Trying to take the recipe from Ra. The Bouyon real hot right now. Every country wants what they got. Beatties.
Okay now, show it to them. Show them how to make the Bouyon.
Show them how to make the Bouyon. You see what I'm saying? Show them how to make the Bouyon. That level of arrogance, like, is all right. So, all right, Dominica that come out with Bouyon music, so it's Dominica alone that's supposed to be making Bouyon music. Nah, it can't work like that. Don't tell me it's Dominica alone that have authentic Bouyon. Yeah, that is the roots of the Bouyon, yeah, but don't tell me I can't take a branch of that and go and plant it in Lucia, go and plant it in Trinidad, go and plant it in Barbados. Nah, me say it's working, so all over the music there for us to share. You check it?
The real Bouyon reading. Look Bouyon, no salty Bouyon. Tell your chefs, Ranjin says Saki Bouyon.
Saki Bouyon.
Try to come up cube inside that now.
You say throw some cubes in it now. So now that we break down the whole track, let we take the track in its entirety, and people, this is Asa Banton. This one is called the Bouyon Hot.
Yeah!
From start to finish.
Bouyon Bass! Open the Bouyon floodgates! Player! Leave a little rhythm for the DJ now. You want the Bouyon? Is it do something crazy? Cash money! That's an in all of them crazy. Producers tell enemy. We are friends, boy. Who tell family? The Bouyon
Yeah, so people, that's the rundown. Yeah, man, that's the rundown right now. That's the new bacchanal going on in the soca world. Asa Banton threw some shots. No name was called, but we're not stupid. It is clear as daylight that these shots were fired at Moto. Right? So like we said earlier, if you just join us, I will repost this. I will repost it on YouTube channel. I will repost it on Facebook. I hope Facebook leaves it up. Asa Banton released his track called the Bouillon Hot, and he threw some shots at Moto, possibly some shots at Dada Lawrence, who produced Family. We're not sure about that, but the one about Moto, that's clear as daylight. Right? So, like we were saying earlier, we don't see the reason for them shots being fired because it's all about unity in the business. You understand? We try and get soca to a level where soca is recognized by mainstream people, mainstream bodies. And if we need to do that, we have to come together. Right? One island using a vibe that known to another island is not pirating, it is not stealing. You understand? We borrowing something from y'all. We all neighbors. We don't have sugar at our home. We come and borrow some sugar from you. Maybe next time you don't have flour, you come and borrow some flour. You come and borrow our iron. You understand? And then at the end of the day, we help out one another and we make it big. All of us make it big together. You understand? Family reached on the reggae charts on iTunes, and there was outrage about it because they wanted it to say soca. You cannot give a genre its own category if it's not moving numbers. You understand? And then we know, we as West Indians, we do not buy a lot of soca music. You understand? And then again, like somebody said sometime during the week, what if, even if somebody take your vibe and they go mainstream with it? You understand? There's nothing wrong with that. What if it was Rihanna that did a Bouillon track and it go mainstream? Would you still be upset that the fact that it was Rihanna that do the track? Or would you be happy that Bouillon or soca music is now mainstream? Look, Marshall do a song with Ashanti. Ashanti is a mainstream R&B artist. You understand? Ashanti may not be popping now, but Ashanti name is known in the industry. So when we make moves like that and then it gets recognized, people say, boy, hey boy, Ashanti on a soca track. Yeah man, that, you know, that song ain't good. You understand? So maybe we should look into that soca thing and see what's going on. The same way Popcorn do a lot of songs with Drake. You understand? So now it's giving dancehall a different push into mainstream. If you have certain artists recognizing them other genres, you understand? So we're looking at things the wrong way, and we just always look at things on a negative light. You understand? Manchester say if Rihanna do a song, they're gonna call it pop. Yes, they're gonna call it pop because again, soca don't have a category on the mainstream platform. It could be a real soca song. It will be, you know, and she could do a real soca song, real rhythm section, whistle blowing, all kind of thing, wave rag and thing. They're still gonna call it pop because she is a pop artist, and soca does not have a category on the mainstream platform. So until we start moving numbers where them people know, all right, that genre is a force, then we're gonna get our own category, and then maybe soca might be in the Grammys. We far from that right now because we just fight down each other too much. We need more collaborations. Big shout out to Moto for what he's doing for St. Lucian soca and for soca on a whole. Right now, Denry's segment is part of the conversation in mainstream soca, and Denry's segment is only a few years old. Bouillon is like ancient to Denry's segment, and yet still Bouillon more mainstream right now Not my bad. Denry segment is more mainstream right now than Bouyon music. How come Denry segment just come and overtake Bouyon just so in no time to become mainstream? Is because of the collaborations that we're doing. And then the other islands seeing that our Denry segment have a vibe, so they want to be part of it as well. If we had just keep that Denry segment to ourselves, it not going nowhere. It wouldn't go nowhere. You understand? And that is the only way you could make a baby grow. You check it? You have to let it expand. You know? You have to think big, Manchester. You have to think bigger. You have to think outside the box. You have to think global. Freezy, split in the middle, busway, gone far, was playing over here. Hot 97. Hot 97 is a mainstream syndicate radio station. And split in the middle was getting heavy rotation on that station. Right? People start hearing the track and then they go see, right, hey boy, that song is different. What vibe is that? That is African music? No, we correcting them and we tell them, nah, that is Denry segment out of St. Lucia. Denry segment out of St. Lucia? Alright, let me see what else this Denry segment have. And then they don't, and then you saw the thing getting expanded. You understand? And then now the conversation came up that we should stop subcategorizing soca and just call everything soca. I disagree with that. I disagree with that 100% because each different style of soca, it have its identity. It is still called soca music. We have chutney soca, we have jab jab, we have Denry segment, we have the small island vibe, we have bouyon, we have ring bang, we have bashment soca. You understand? And each one of them could be, we have kopa, we have zouk, we have kadas. Each one of them could be identified because of the ingredients, so to speak. You understand? So that's what it is. So if a man take a little accordion out of the bouyon and he put it in a Denry segment, we shouldn't fight up against that. We shouldn't fight up against one another. You understand? Manchester, we have to be true to ourselves and know where we are. When you're still small, yeah, of course. And that's what I was always telling them about the Denry segment. Because they used to fight down the Denry segment a lot. And I say, yo, Denry segment is a baby genre. When a baby just trying to crawl and talk, a baby don't know nothing. It's Gugu Gaga and Maji baby saying. But then when the baby start growing up now, the baby start to form better sentences. The baby start to be more eloquent and speak more intelligently. Denry segment is a baby genre still. But it has come a long way. Even with the lyrics that wasn't making no sense, it was still accepted outside of St. Lucia. And right now, you cannot go a party nowhere and do a Denry segment. You understand? So like they were saying, like back to what I was saying about calling everything soca and forget about the subcategories, we cannot do that. We cannot do that because everybody want their own identity, but we still have to stay as a unit. So if you have Denry segment strong, you have jab jab strong, you have bouyon strong, you have bashment soca strong, all them subgenres strong individually, and then we come together, there is more power to soca music on a whole. You understand? So I denounce the notion that we should call it all soca. Nah, there's nothing wrong with calling it Denry segment and bouyon and jab jab. You understand? Because it helps us identify where the music is coming from. You feel me? So if Marshall jump on a Denry segment rhythm, yeah, that is Marshall. Marshall is a soca artist. But the rhythm is Denry segment. You on a Denry segment track. You don't have to sing Creole to be on Denry segment. You understand? And that's what it is. So people, that's my take on the whole bacchanal that going on there right now with Moto and Asa Bantan. And we haven't heard nothing from Moto yet. I spoke to Moto personally and Moto tell me he gonna just leave this alone because he have bigger fish to fry. And I agree with you 100% Moto. You understand? That bacchanal is unnecessary. And worse yet, you and somebody do a project together, and then a few months later, not even a few months, a couple months later, the person gonna do a project by themselves, and then they throw in shade at you. Like, bro, like really, like how we reach to that point? How where that coming in? You understand? So Moto, just like you told me personally, you're gonna just leave that alone because this is not helping you in no way. Asa Bantan just feel well, boy. You know what happened? Controversy sells. Let me start a bacchanal so my name could be out there. And if trust and believe that song that man drop there, if that man don't throw no shade at Moto, we as St. Lucians wouldn't even be talking about that song. You understand? Now Moto is a mainstream artist. You will find now maybe a Trini reporter might interview him and ask him about. So that topic now will become a mainstream topic because Asa Bantan decide to take shots at Moto. So people, I don't know, y'all could give me your views on the whole bacchanal and what really. Let me know what y'all think. I have a couple more minutes before we get out of here. Like I said, I'm going to post the video on my Facebook. I'm going to post the video on my YouTube. I hope they don't copyright it and they leave it up. Thank you guys for joining me here live today, Frolic Fridays. That's a topic I would normally talk about on Controversy Tuesdays, but I couldn't wait for Tuesday. Nah, that one there too hot. I had to talk about that right now. I had to get it off my chest. I had to let y'all know how I feel about it, you know? So if you guys have any more comments, drop it in the chat room. Big up the artists in the chat room. Big up Manchester. Big up DRC. Definitely appreciate your feedback and your input. I haven't heard anything much from the people in the chat room. You don't know what it is. Yeah, DRC, that's what it is, marketing. You know, controversy sells. So, you know, let me start a bacchanal. People will pay more attention to Asa Bantan. Not even just Bouillon music, you know, because Bouillon music already out there. People will pay more attention to just Asa Bantan. And then, all right, let me see what Asa Bantan have. And probably, you know, a lot of them go be, you know, juking Moto to drop a reply. Nah, Moto, nah. Stay away from that. Stay away from that. Like I always tell you, St. Lucia got your back 100%. Once you stay away from trouble, once you stay away from controversy, we got you. You understand? We will take him on your behalf. Let me look, leave it as that. We go take him on your behalf. You don't have to drop no song, you don't have to drop no rhythm, nothing. We will take him on your behalf. Alright? So people, thank you again very much once more for joining me right here. Frolic Fridays, Digital Bashment. Enjoy your weekend. If you're in Brooklyn, see you tomorrow night at Gozile's song release party, Oxygenation Lounge, Flatbush Avenue, right in the corner of Foster Avenue. All right? And February 2nd, my first party for 2019, Ken Asher birthday soiree inside of Party Life Lounge, 31 Truxton Street, right in the corner of Fulton and Eastern Parkway. Yeah? February 16th, it is all about the thing called, look, I forget the name of the party. February 16th is called Soaring to New Heights, St. Lucia's pre-40th Independence Celebration. It's an all-inclusive party. People, you only pay $50 in advance, all-inclusive. And this party is being hosted by Three Phase, that is Swede Caribbean Social. So you know the food there turn up different. You can't miss that, right? All the way from St. Lucia, Seedale, King Arthur, Papa Vader, and I see they just added Mr. Ezra to the cast. Music by yours truly, the Lucian ambassador to the world, Digital Bashment, and celebrity DJ Eric. Right, so log on to that one there, February 16th. And last but not least, it's all about 758 DJ Solidarity, February 22nd. Digital Bashment, Sal Infrared, Junior Cruiser, DJ Bashi, Dunman Frontrunners. So people, we got to go!
if you love family, show me your hand